Today we're going to show you how to change the timer on your dryer, and it's a really easy job. Now, depending on your model, you'll either need a number 2 Phillips screwdriver or a number 20 Torx screwdriver, a pair of needle nose pliers, and a small flat blade screwdriver. Let me show you how we do it. Now, before we begin this repair, the first thing we'll need to do is to disconnect power to the dryer. So either pull the dryer out far enough to pull the plug from the wall, or locate the breaker or fuse panel and disconnect the power at that part. Next, we're going to remove the timer knob. Just pull it straight off of the shaft and make sure that the timer knob insert comes out with the knob. Then next, depending on your model, we'll either use the number 20 Torx or the Phillips screwdriver to remove the screws across the top of the console. We'll just lift up gently on that console, tilt it forward, disengage the hooks that go into the main top, and then just lay it flat. Now next, we'll take our small flat blade screwdriver, and there's a little tab that protrudes from the frame of that timer that has a little notch on it. You just want to lift up on that while we rotate the timer counterclockwise, just a few degrees to disengage it from the back of the console. Now we can either mark each of the individual wires and the terminals that they go to, or we can simply take one off and put it on the new timer as we proceed. Now, as you're removing each of the wires from the old timer, take note of the terminals themselves to make sure that they're in good shape. And if they show any signs of corrosion or arcing, you'll need to replace those as well. And any that are tight, we'll use the needle nose pliers to pull them off. We do not need to take the ones off that come from the timer motor. And just make sure all the terminals are on there nice and tight, particularly the two larger diameter wires. Those are used in the heater circuit and they draw a little more current, so you need to make sure that those are nice and tight. And if they're not, just take your needle nose pliers and just crimp them slightly. Discard the old timer. Then we'll line up the new one with the two locking tabs in the opposing openings, and then rotate it clockwise until that little notched tab fits into the hole. Then we'll reinstall the console, inserting the 3 tabs on the bottom in the main top. And then replace the screws. And we'll replace the timer knob, line up the flat portion of the shaft, and push the knob onto the timer. We're ready to reconnect the power, and our repair is complete.